Right, so today Gorgeous Tempest brings you the classic dark smoky eye on the even more gorgeous Hannah. So what we are going to do today is show you the simple tips and techniques in the next 10-15 minutes tops, how you go about creating a sultry eye that can be worn during the day or of an evening. Classic dark smoky eye doesn't necessarily have to be worn just of an evening. It's great to do throughout the day as well. So what we've done so far on Hannah is just matched a foundation. So if you'd just like to lightly just bring your face up a little bit closer. So you can see with Hannah's foundation, it's exactly the same colour as the skin tone. We've used a product called Perfect Finish Foundation, which on the Oh So Beautiful video, we have outlined exactly how to use this product. I'm not going to go back over that again because I want to spend the time focusing on how to apply that gorgeous dark smoky eye. So Perfect Finish Foundation applied with a sponge and then lots of powder. So loose or pressed, it does exactly the same thing. Just make sure you do powder your foundation because it's the powder that makes it set and makes it last all day. With the foundation, you can build with the fingertips so that it doubles up as a concealer, so you don't need to use primers, concealers, etc. with the Perfect Finish. And as I'm sure you can agree, Hannah's skin is looking absolutely flawless and gorgeous.
Okay, so now what we're going to apply is the contour with a smaller brush, minimal amount of product, used beneath the cheekbones in small circular movements, also brought up to the temples and just beneath to the jawline. What this does is really accentuates the cheekbones and makes them pop out. Less is more, build onto it to achieve your ultimate look. Small circular movements underneath that cheekbone and then brought up to the temples and beneath to the jawline. Gives what I would say to be quite a flawless but structured finish.
Nice, feel good?
Yeah,
not too heavy?
No,
yeah?
it's beautiful.
Now we want to go with highlighter. So my technique there's many techniques of doing a dark smoky eye. Mine tends to be as simple as possible. I like to work with less product to start off with and then build quite considerably when I need to. Our little set which we have as gift guides for this Christmas, contain the 4 colours. And these are the 4 colours that you need to achieve a classic dark smoky eye. We also do your beautifully classic natural, Oh So Beautiful palette, and they really are quite simple and straightforward to use.
Okay, and now for the highlighter. Ensure the lid is smooth of powder and quite firmly apply the highlighter right beneath the brow bone. Pack the colour on so the look is quite intense. Just beneath that brow bone area. With what's left on the brush, just lightly touch the top of the cheekbone to give a very subtle but impactful highlight of the cheekbone as well as beneath the brow. Now my favourite part of makeup, the brows. We're going to apply some shadow with an angle brush through, thank you Hannah, through the brows. Taking the brow in 2 sections, flicking the colour through the first half of the brow up to the arch, first of all, from the arch using a single stroking motion to create that lift, natural but impactful. Flicking motions through, up the arch, and remember the brows are sisters, not twins, so they won't be symmetrical. Follow that natural line. Gorgeous. Now we're applying the smoky grey Starry Night colour with a lot softer brush. We're using the flower tip of the brush in small circular movements onto the lid, taking that colour into the socket line and meeting the highlight that was put on originally. Small circular movements, less is more to start off with, and then slowly rebuild that colour only in a blending motion until you are happy with that depth of pigment. Then, using a smaller brush, bring that same colour Starry Night underneath the eye as a liner. Use a cotton wool bud to just lightly soften that liner beneath the eye. Now we're just going to use Starry Night packed on to the lid really firmly, as close to the lashes as possible, to give a really intense payoff of colour. Slowly pack that colour onto the lid and ensure you get into all the nooks and crannies, into all the inner corners. Pay off that excess of product onto the back of your hand and apply to the inner corner. Stunning. Blend, blend, blend. Now to add the final element of intensity to the sultry smokier eye, apply some black matte eyeshadow to that inner waterline of the eye in dabbing motions. A shadow will last a lot longer than a black eye pencil and gives that true intensity of depth. Take the eye in sections and then apply your mascara. Apply the mascara to the lower lashes first, using the wand in a wiggling motion from left to right. Then apply the mascara to the upper lashes. Coat the top of the lashes to remove any shadow that might have fallen down, and then wiggle the wand from back to forth, which coats, separates and lengthens the lashes as well as curls all at the same time. Now to finish the look, we're going to use a soft, subtle lip gloss to ensure the emphasis stays on the eyes. This is Whisper Lip Gloss, which adds a beautiful, subtle, but impactful hint of sheen to the lips.
Nice.
I like that.
That completes our day-to-day sultry, sexy dark smoky eye look on Hannah. We're following on from this video. You will see a handful of other ways of using a dark smoky eye, but this is just the very simplistic educational way of how to apply it. Always use a foundation, powder it over the eyelids, contour with a depth of colour which is a little bit more matte so that you can have the emphasis on the cheekbones, small circular movements underneath the cheekbones, bit of highlighter across the top, highlighter beneath the brow, pack the colour onto the lid, define the brows, liner in the eye, mascara and gloss. It really is as simple as that. Done in, with me talking, done in 20 minutes.
That's good, isn't it?
Hope you've enjoyed.